Okay, so fun news. You know those awesome people that brought you You'll Own Nothing and Be Happy, the World Economic Forum? They're at it again, hon.
Yeehaw!
This time, they don't want you to have private vehicle ownership. No, this is not a joke. You can look it up. Look up WEF, World Economic Forum, and get rid of private car ownership. Well, first of all, you say that's crazy, Brad. Look it up. Okay? And who are these people and why do they have authority over us? Okay?
They have more money than we do.
Well, they're the masters of the universe. They're the ones that run the biggest corporations, the richest people, the 1% of the 1%. The ones that believe that they're smarter than you and know how you should live your life better than you do. And boy, you poor thing, you will just have to take care of you. So, they have Klaus Schwab. You know, he looks like a Bond villain. Somebody needs to polish that man's head. Anyway, he's one of the ones that's been vocal, outspoken, saying, you should not have private vehicle ownership. Why? It used to be, they changed it. It used to be that they were saying that you shouldn't have that because all the gases are emissions and poisoning the globe and the global warming. They've changed their tune now.
And now they don't want you to own it at all. Well, it goes back to that you'll own nothing and be happy.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. I mean, as of right now, you may have your home paid off and free and clear, but if you stop paying your taxes, they're going to put a lien on it and take your property and take it all.
You don't own land.
You don't own land.
Yeah.
And so you don't own that as it is. You're just renting. You're just paying rent.
Well, the tune that they're changing now, it's not about emissions, where it used to be always about emissions. They wanted to get rid of vehicles with the stated goal of emissions, but it's really about control.
Oh, yeah.
They want to be able to say what you can do,
what you can't do,
what you can't do, where you can go.
Right.
Think about all these things like the social media score, your credit score, your green credit score. Well, you can't, obviously have a vehicle because your green score isn't green enough.
Well, and they've been training you on the whole credit score thing for a really long time. Because if you don't have a good enough credit score, you can't buy a home or you can't buy a car.
We just come to believe that that's just how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. You have to have a good credit score, otherwise you can't buy things. Well, that's not necessarily true.
Well, the social credit score now, they're going to make it so, well, you're a bigger carbon footprint. You simply,
right.
You have too much waste. So you can't have a car. It's just blowing my mind.
You're irresponsible. You're not allowed to have a car.
Okay, but here's a fun fact. Of the World Economic Forum bigwigs, let's call them villains, Bond villains. 95% of them use regular fossil fuel burning vehicles.
And airplanes.
Well, that's
yachts.
They have their own private jets.
Right.
And,
right. Well, they themselves don't use them. The people who drive them use them. So you could say that they're not really using them.
Here it is, guys.
You catch the whole.
You may be wondering why we're laughing, and well, let's pause. Okay, my brain is going to explode. Why would we make this video? Well, the truth is this. If we get loud and tell everybody the crazy, stupid things that they're proposing for you, not them,
right,
then maybe we can avert some of these dystopian futures that they want for you, not them. Okay, so let's combine all this, shall we? You'll own nothing and be happy, meaning they want to turn you into just plain renters of everything.
Done. They've done it. They've done that. They've succeeded at that.
Now, they don't want you to have cars because then you would have control over your life. where you can go, what you do. Now, even if you think about it like in Europe is a relatively small landmass that's relatively well connected. Well, you could conceivably think, well, most people there could probably get around. Have you seen the United States? Big, wide open places where you need a vehicle just to do things like work.
Well, I was thinking, when you said Europe, I was thinking of New York City. Very few people even have a driver's license because there's so much public transportation. But out here,
The United States is not connected like that.
right, United States is, the rest of the United States is not as connected like that. We don't even have a bus service out here. We have maybe, 2 taxis in our area?
For the whole county.
For the whole county. It's like...
Yeah, it takes us 35 minutes to drive to the nearest Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, darn it, there's a bug in my tea.
There's a bug in your tea. Well, there's a bug in my bonnet.
Yeah,
A bee
there's
in
a
my
bee
bonnet.
in your bonnet, yeah.
And here's the thing, guys. We've got to start sharing this information with people because it sounds so far-fetched that you think that can't be real.
Right, right.
But with every time that we just go, that can't be real, or we ignore it, they just go a little further. They push you a little further, push you a little further.
Yeah. And I laugh because it's so, I can't, if you don't,
You're going to cry.
you're going to cry and you're going to be huddled up in a fetal position in your room and close all the curtains and not go and do anything. It's like, why? Why do that?
Well, we've got, let's say it this way. With the internet, we have the blessing of being able to show what's going on behind the curtain, Wizard of Oz style.
Right.
Pay no attention to the man behind that curtain, right? Well, we have the ability to communicate with as much as big tech allows us, right?
Right.
Because they pull the strings on a lot of things.
Yes, they do.
For example, just the other day, we made a video talking about my health and a plant that I take.
Oh, sure.
And I about 1 billion times said, I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice. It was flagged as inappropriate for advertisers before it was even fully out there.
That happened within, I think, 15, 20 minutes of ending the stream. And I know what advertisers wanted to be put on there. And
Yeah.
No, that particular product is not appropriate for those kinds of advertisers.
Because the alternative for me
Right.
is cheap and easy, and a lot of people can even just grow it themselves.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not talking about that. The point is, if the tech overlords, who a lot of these people are in the World Economic Forum, if they're going to push it or not push it, we have very little way to push back against that.
Right.
So, here's the question. You either get loud now and spread it before it grows into a cancer that consumes everything, or you just let it slowly creep in and say, well, I guess this is the future we have. That they control everything you say, think, where you can go,
Right.
what you can eat. For crying out loud, the bugs thing, eating bugs.
Right. That's already starting to happen.
Yeah, they're pushing it. So, yeah, I'm irritated. Is this about fear? No, we're not trying to.
No.
There's a lot of channels that'll, at this point, insert sales pitch.
No, that's not, no.
We're not going to do that. But what I do hope that you do is Google it, look it up. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. They're pushing this, folks. And then you've got to spread it, let everybody know, because unless you just are okay with having zero control and freedoms in your life, then we've got to do something about it now.
Stand up and say no. No more.
Heck no, I won't do what you tell me.
That's right.
Anyway,
That's right.
spread it around, please. Have an awesome and blessed day.
Bye.